my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from my cries of anguish? My God, why have you forsaken me? Have you ever cried out to God like this? My God, where are you when I need you most? Have you felt abandoned, alone in your hour of need? Have you wondered where God is? My God, why have you forsaken me? Famous words, not just to us in 2023, as we reflect on the death of Jesus Christ this Good Friday, but they were also well known to the Jews. They were from Psalm 22. They are words loaded with meaning and heavy with the promise of our salvation. Why have you forsaken me? There are many things Jesus could have cried out as he died. He could have saved himself the agony of speaking at all. Each dying breath would have caused immense pain as he pushed himself upwards upon the nails in his feet to gasp precious air into his lungs. Why did Jesus speak? And why did he use these words? Why did he choose Psalm 22? Surely Jesus was pointing Jewish listeners at the time to a key prophetic passage written about him and this very moment on the cross. It was one last chance to turn the hearts of men towards him. A last chance to show them who he was. How many others beside the centurion recognized him as truly the Son of God as they saw him die and heard these words? And for us, centuries later, I have come to the conclusion that these are some of the most important words Jesus ever spoke on earth. When we unpick them, we find our salvation. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why? Why is this happening? Why had God abandoned him to death on the cross? As Jesus gave up his spirit to death, he bore our guilt and our shame. Every unkind word, every lie, every deceitful thought, every manipulative action, every curse, every angry moment, every bitter word, every critical comment, every judgmental thought, every evil inclination. The sin of mankind, past, present, and future, wrenched our God apart. Love and relationship became separation and abandonment, felt by all three, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Why? For you and for me, for mankind. This is our salvation. This is the why. Of course, Jesus already knew this. He knew what he was doing. He knew what was happening. He knew why. But do you? Why have you forsaken me? And as death overcame Jesus' body, the curtain in the temple tore from top to bottom. This was the end of the separation between God and man. The end of separation between us and God. The penalty of sin was paid, and we need never know separation from God because of Jesus. My God, a cry of anguish born out of pain and suffering and death and emotional and mental torment. And yet, are these words not loaded with hope? My God. Somehow, in his immense suffering, as death prepared to win victory over Jesus' human form, his cry is one of hope. In his anguish, Jesus cries out, my God. Jesus trusts his Father. Jesus knows that God is faithful. Jesus knows that God is the God of hope. When all else is seemingly lost, my God speaks of hope. Hope that God is there. Hope that he has not forgotten his servant. Hope that he is faithful. Hope that he will fulfill his promise. Hope that Jesus will rise in glory.